I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the story of Bambi, which of course would go on to be a big animated flick for Disney. But last year, we got a real terror tale on the deer itself, direct from the folks that brought you Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey in Bambi the Reckoning, which came out last year and is now available to check out on Peacock. But is this recent installment of the Twisted Childhood universe dearly enough to bring you some real terrifying thrills? Or does this one need to be shot down with a dozen tranquilizer darts and put to sleep permanently? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. I'm the Big D, and this time around, I bring to you a spoiler free review of the 2025 British independent natural horror flick Bambi the Reckoning, released by Altitude Film Distribution for ITN Distribution and produced by Jagged Edge Productions. Directed by Dan Allen, screenplay by Reese Warrington, based, well, kind of based off of. This is a horrifying retelling of Bambi, A Life in the Woods by Felix Salten. And this is the fourth installment of the TCU, the Twisted Childhood universe. The film stars Roxanne McKee along with Tom Mulheron, Nicola Wright, Samira Mighty, Alex Cooke, Russell Jeffrey Banks, and Joseph Greenwood. The film follows a mother and her son who become hunted by a killer version of the titular character after his own mother's death. Yes, now you know the story. Now, this film was released last July here in the US and got mixed reviews just like their recent hits of Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare and Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. Now, I'll give you just the first bit of it. In the past, a young fawn named Bambi lives happily with his mother until a hunter kills her. This starts out with a little kind of animated thing similar to what we saw in the other three installments. Anyway, Bambi grows up alone and meets a doe named Feline, who becomes his mate and gives birth to a fawn. They teach their offspring about the world, including the dangers. Unfortunately, Feline is fatally run over by a truck carrying toxic waste from a local pharmaceutical company, Wilbexer Pharmaceuticals, and Bambi's offspring disappears in a panic. Bambi gets knocked unconscious by a Wilbexer technician with a spade before waking up to find Feline completely lifeless. Devastated, Bambi drinks contaminated water from a river, which mutates him into a ravenous creature determined to get his revenge. In the present, Mother Xana and her son Benji take a taxi to visit Xana's husband Simon and his family, his dementia-stricken mother Mary, his brothers Andrew and Joshua, Andrew's wife Harriet, and their teenage son Harrison, although Simon himself cannot arrive due to work schedules. On the way, Bambi attacks the taxi and kills the driver while Xana and Benji manage to reach Mary's house. Meanwhile, Michael, Tyler, and Eddie, three hunters hired by Wilbexer to prepare to hunt Bambi. Yeah. Well, Joshua leaves the house only to be accidentally shot dead by Tyler, which that's only going to all I'm going to tell you about this and what have you. Harrison annoys Benji and Mary while Mary starts acting strange and knows Bambi's name as made several drawings of Bambi around the house. So that's all the story I'm going to give to you. If you got what it takes to even get through this, then you're more than welcome to watch this movie if you want to know how the rest of the story turns out. Now, for my thoughts on the film, yeah, it's fine. I mean, I would rank it up there with Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, which was also released last year. But it does still have its flaws, though. I mean, the animation used for Bambi is okay, but it's not great, though. Same goes for the kills the bloodiness and what have you, but still it provides some pretty good kills. Maybe not very pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, upon its release, the film did fine, making 534,000 worldwide on its 250,000 pound budget. Anyway, Rotten Tomatoes has it at 63%, making it only aside from Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare to be the second film not to be rotten. But I will say some of the characters are well, some of them are fine, but some are not quite that good. Now for Xana, we have Roxanne McKee, who most people might remember her as Dory of the early seasons of HBO's hit Game of Thrones, as well as the sci-fi series Dominion. She was also in the fifth Wrong Turn film, as well as Vendetta and The Legend of Hercules. Yes. That's just a few things I've known her by, a few I'm just reading about. But she's pretty good. Tom Mulheron played Benji. I will say this one's pretty good. Nicola Wright as Mary. Kind of a strange character, but yeah, she's fine. Harriet is played by Samira Mighty, who actually began her career with appearances in West End theater shows that include Mamma Mia and Dreamgirls. And she also appeared in the live action remake of Disney's Beauty and the Beast as well. Yeah, can you believe that? I can't. But you heard me correctly. But I'm trying to look, but it seems I'm unable to find if she played a character. I think she just had kind of a small appearance, though. Oh well. But oh wait, now I see. She was a debutante. Yeah. She's also been on Love Island and also Love Island After Sun. She also appeared as a contestant on the X Factor Celebrity as well. Well, she's good. Maybe not great, but good. But well, something does happen to her, but I'm not telling you how. Alex Cooke played Simon. He's okay. Russell Jeffrey Banks is Andrew. It's fine. There's Adrian Ralph as Michael. Luke Cavendish as Joshua. Ewan Borthwick as Eddie. And Big Tobes, or Tobes, I'm not sure how you would pronounce it, as Tyler. But yeah, these characters are fine, whatever, but maybe not that great though. Greg Berkhamshaw's score is fine and whatever, pretty eerie and what have you. But I do like the setting of it being in such a dark atmosphere in the dark of night and what have you, being stopped by this killer version of Bambi. But anyway, if you've got the guts to have survived the first three installments of the TCU, then I'd say you're more than welcome to watch this one. But if you're not a big fan of the TCU, then I would say just skip this, okay? But Bambi the Reckoning is a mixed bag like Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, but still it's fine, what have you. I mean, I liked it a little. I mean, maybe not a whole lot, but at least it kind of ranked on par with it, though. And the cast is fine. Some of the characters are okay. Some I did like. Well, were fair. The score and atmosphere were pretty good, though. So overall, Bambi the Reckoning was fine. Maybe not a good film by any means, but still pretty good in some parts. Of course, very soon there will be another installment. There's another installment of the TCU coming up later in the year. I'm not sure when it's going to come to the States yet, and it'll be Pinocchio Unstrung. I just saw the trailer for that, which will feature Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund, as the voice of the cricket. Can you believe that? You heard me correctly. Well, we'll see how that turns out for later on. But anyway, check out Bambi the Reckoning. I'm not sure if it's on physical media yet, but you can rent it or buy it on Prime Video. But if you got Peacock, it just came to there today, and you should check out if you feel if you've got the guts and glory to even watch any of the films in the TCU. For my score, I'm giving Bambi the Reckoning 3 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to be generous and give it the same score I gave Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, a 6. So what did you think of Bambi the Reckoning? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, and you know the rest. Join me next time when I bring to you my Saturday morning TV log on Young Robin Hood. So if you like this, check out my reviews for the other 3 installments of the TCU, and yes, they're all spoiler free. Check out my review of Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey in the upper left hand corner, or check out my review of its sequel in the upper right hand corner, or go to the bottom left hand corner and see my review of Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. In the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.